I love how dumb Democrats are. That sounds mean. That just sounds mean, but it is true. It's kind of cute how dumb they are. And I'm talking loved ones. I'm talking about my friends. I'm talking about relatives, close people I know. If they're a Democrat and they're voting for Kamala Harris, they're dumb. Let me make my case on this video. I'm Doug in Exile. Some of you have found me on other channels. This is Jamie Raskin from a year ago. I got this from Mays on Twitter. Watch this.
Is Vice President Kamala Harris the best running mate for this president?
He thinks so. And that's what matters.
That's yipping, imbecile, boxwine, drunk Aunt Nancy not answering the question because it starts there.
Do you think she is the best?
Anderson Cooper went wrong there, and then he said, do you think? Anytime you start a question with do you think to a Democrat, wrong question. You're going to get BS.
Running mate, though?
She's the vice president of the United States. So when people say to me, well, why isn't she doing this or that? I said, because she's the vice president. That's the job description. You don't do that much.
Not exactly a ringing endorsement. Do you think, Vice?
Oh, he said, do you think to Jamie Raskin? Big mistake, Tapper. You made the only mistake you can make with it. I'm going to say, do you think? He's not going to tell you what he thinks.
President Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden. And what do you make of Speaker Pelosi's answer there?
I mean, there didn't seem to be anything wrong with that answer.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with that answer. To a zombie, to normal people, what Nancy Pelosi did was evasive. And even to Jake Tapper. Jake Tapper knows what evasive is. Anderson Cooper knows what evasive is. That is, they're Democrats, and they're dumb because both Anderson Cooper and Jake Tapper are going to vote for Kamala Harris.
Obviously, President Biden, Vice President Harris, Speaker Pelosi, for that matter, all of us have been laboring under just a deluge of propaganda, disinformation, and criticism by the MAGA right.
It's the MAGA right. You know all of our propaganda wings. You know how we own ABC, NBC, CBS, Hollywood, the universities. You know how we own all the unions. You know, the MAGA right, the MAGA Republicans. We control all media. You walk through Nickelodeon, go to their cubicles. You find one Trump poster in someone's cubicle, they'll be fired. They will not be working there. You don't get invited in the union. You don't get invited to pitches. Like literally, there is not a propaganda wing on the MAGA side of things. We have to do it grassroots, small, little tiny. All of the propaganda is the left because literally Democrats are so dumb. You have to have a mass brainwashing, even for Kamala Harris, to run 50-50 with Trump.
You are doing what Speaker Pelosi did, which is not answering the question. Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden?
Is it? Well, obviously, she gave the right answer. That's President Biden's choice.
It's just a simple question.
Yeah, he said, do you think? Again, that was another big mistake. Tapper, you'll never learn. By the way, Raskin, Jake Tapper's on your side. He's a Democrat. He's helping you drag Kamala Harris, an imbecile, over the finish line. He's trying to help you. Brother, comrade, fellow commie, fellow, kill them on the birthing table. Let them all over the border. My fellow brother, will you please answer this question? Do you think Kamala Harris would make a good running mate?
Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden? You've said she's excellent. That's farther than Speaker Pelosi went. But do you think she's I'm not trying to throw anything into turmoil. I actually think it's a pretty simple question.
I'm not trying to trap you, brother. I'm trying to help you, Jamie. Jake Tapper's going, begging him, let me help you. I'm helping our person win, and you're not helping at all. I'm not trying to trip you up. And Raskin's like going, I am sorry, but I am a automaton, and no one has told me what to think about Kamala Harris and her being vice president. So I cannot tell you until someone tells me what to think. That is why your Democrat friends are stupid. Because if I ask them, if I show them this clip, 99% of them will say, Tapper was really out of line. Jamie Raskin was right. I can't tell you what I think. Or they'll just change their mind on the spot and go, Kamala Harris. I'll go, what do you think of Trump's plan of removing taxes on tips? They go, oh, terrible idea. And then after Kamala Harris says, we're going to remove taxes on tips. And I go to the same Democrats and I'll go, remember when you said Trump removing taxes on tips was a bad idea? What do you think of it now that Kamala says it? They'll go, oh, Trump didn't come up with that. Kamala has long time believed that you remove. Like they're literally, hate to say it, Democrat friends. I'm talking about your best friend. I'm talking about your husband or wife. I'm talking about your kids. I'm talking about your teachers. I'm talking about relatives, loving people, nice people, kind people, but they're Democrats. So they are, by definition, this kind of stupid.
Do you think Kamala Harris is the best running mate for President Biden? Yes or no?
I mean, I don't know what else I can say other than
You can
would
say
be
yes.
an excellent running mate and an excellent vice president.
Excellent. I'm not going to answer the question. This is what they're all like. As they put thumb screws on you, as they torment you, as they rip your family away, your child away from you and your family and go, I'm sorry, we're going to have to remove your child from your custody. But just so you know, bro, we love you. They're even members of your church. They're in your church going, bro, I love you so much, but I'm going to have to remove your children. Nothing personal. I still love you. We're still the good guys, but we're the government taking your kids away from you. We're going to, bro, everything's cool.
I don't know whether President Biden has named his running mate. We're going to a convention next summer. It's a year away from now, and we're going to go through that process. So,
I mean, you say, I don't know why you can say. The answer is you could say yes. You could say yes. I think Kamala Harris is the best vice president and the best running mate for President Biden. That's the answer you could be giving right now. Yes, she is.
So I've not seen any public opinion polling.
Jake Tapper's putting the word in his mouth. You can say yes. You can say yes. You can say yes. She is the best running mate. Yes, she is the best. And just remember Jimmy Raskin, who could not come up with the 2 brain cells to tell you what he thought of Kamala Harris last year being the best running mate for Biden, now is 100% on board with Kamala Harris as president. He's going, oh no, we know now that she is the smartest. And if you can't see it, then you're evil or wrong. And we should probably take your children away from you. That's Jamie Raskin. So last year he couldn't answer. Now he has the only answer that you're allowed to repeat at a cocktail party, that Kamala Harris is the smartest, most transitional Black female candidate, amazing, funny, warm, Mama Kamala.
You might be a stronger vice presidential running mate than her or me or anybody else. I don't know.
It's very hard for them. It's hard to even judge them because they're so cute and stupid and it's funny just to laugh at them. I'm laughing at Raskin on one point because he's one form of zombie, but Jake Tapper is not as much of a zombie. But I'm laughing even harder at him because he's still going to vote for Kamala. You dummy. I'm Doug in Exile.